Hi friends, Miss Janine here with another first grade lesson for you. Let's get started. For this lesson, you will need a pencil and the writing grid from your packet, the paper that looks like this. If you don't have your packet, no worries. You can just use a piece of paper from a notebook or some loose leaf. Let's review. We always start Fundations with our drill sounds warm up. So we're going to do that in just a second. And also keep in mind as you're writing on your paper today, we use our writing grid. And remember, that's the skyline, say skyline, plane line, grass line, worm line. So touch those lines on your paper, going down from the skyline to the plane line, grass line, and worm line for your different letters that you're going to make. All right, so for our drill sounds warm up today, Baby Echo is back, and whoever is watching this right now, you get to be the echo leader for our sound warm up today. So let's start with our vowels. Be my echo. A, apple, A. You say A, apple, A. E, ed, E. I, itch, I. O, octopus, ah. U, up, Remember, do those movements if that helps you out with some of these keywords that we're practicing. X, fox, X. Y, yellow, Y. Buddy letters, Q, U, queen, Qu. G, game, G. J, jug, J. Nice job, boys and girls. Now, today we're also going to review our R-controlled vowels. We started doing these back at school, but it's been a while, so let's go ahead and practice them today. A-R, car, R, you say it. A-R, car, R, very good. O-R, horn, or. O-R, horn, or. Next one, E-R, her, Remember, these three all make the sound. That's why that E is upside down. The R is controlling the vowel. That's why they're called R-controlled vowels, because the R is making the E say a different sound than it usually does, right? It's not E, ed, E or EPE in these R-controlled vowels. They're a little bit tricky, so that's why we want to practice them. I-R, bird, Your turn. I-R, bird, Last one here. You-are, burn, You-are, burn, Let's play what says now. Okay? What says or? If you know it, put it right here on my snap. O-R. Good job. If you got that right, give your brain a kiss. What says Now there's 3 answers for this one. On my snap, give me 1. E-R, give me 2. I-R, give me 3. You-are, they all say They all say Great job. Last one for R-controlled. What says R? What says R? Think. Put it right here on my snap. A-R. Good job, boys and girls. Let's give ourselves 2 claps and a snap. Here we go. All right, let's keep going. So today our trick words that we're going to practice. We have 3 trick words for us here. The first one is the word should. What's the word? Should. Should. I should help my friends. Should. What's the word? Should. Now, let's do clap and snap today for this one. We're going to spell and say S-H-O-U-L-D, should. What's the word? Should. It's a tricky spelling. Remember these trick words, sight words, snap words, whatever you want to call them. We cannot sound them out. We have to memorize them. So that's why we practice. If you'd like, you can write these 3 times each in your notebook or on your paper, and you can do sentences with them, or you can pause the video right now and practice copying my sentence if that'll help you. Okay, rhymes with should. Change that SH to a k sound. Now the word is could. You could have shared the toy with your friend. Aw, could. Here we go, clap and snap. Could, C-O-U-L-D. Could, what's the word? Could. One more time. C-O-U-L-D. Could. Great, keep going, boys and girls. All right, we got one more trick word for us to practice. It rhymes with could and should. This time, change that beginning sound, the k in could, to a w. Now the word is, you got it, would. Great job. And the sentence says, would you like to read the story I wrote? I'm asking a question. Would you like to read the story I wrote? Would you? It's a question word. Okay, now it's time for us to build some words. So remember, when we're building our words, you're going to put your elbow up just like we do in class, and then you'll tap it out with me. Miss Janine will tell you when it's time to tap it out. So first word we're going to build today is the word flip. And you see I put it here for you. Boys and girls, your job today is to practice tapping and reading and spelling words that have consonant blends. Remember, a blend is just two letters, two consonant letters that each make their own sound. Remember, you can put them together, you can take them apart. And when you mark them, they each get their own line because they each make their own sound. Great job. Give your brain a kiss if you remembered that. That was from a while ago, so this is good review. Now let's tap and read. If you would like to pause the video and write any of these words in your notebook, feel free to do so. Okay, so here we go with flip. Elbows up. Tap it out. Flip. Put them together. Flip. The word is flip. Great. Let's spell flip now. F-L-I-P. Flip. What's the word? Flip. And spell away. F. There it goes. L. I. P. Flip. Flip. Okay. Number 2, we're going to build the word camp. You're going to help Miss Janine build it on the board. We're going to tap and read it. Remember, thinking about the blend, two consonant letters right next to each other. They each make their own sound. When you mark it, they each get their own line. Exactly. So our next word is going to be the word camp. What's the word? Camp. We went to camp out in the woods. Camp. Now let's tap it. Here we go. Amp. Camp. Now remember that AM, glued sound, am. Remember from last week. Make sure you use 2 fingers. 2 letters stuck like glue. Okay? Here we go. Amp. Camp. We went to camp outside. Now let's start to build it. At the beginning of the word, what do you hear? At the beginning of the word, it's usually going to be a C, not a K. So that's how I know, because remember, could be a C or a K, or the digraph, CK. So we've got am. What 2 letters? Glued sound. Make the sound am, like ham. What 2 letters? AM. Very good, friends. So I drag my AM over. Now my ending sound, camp. You got it. P. So now we can spell our word camp. C-A-M-P. hamp. Let's sound it out. Now you can tap it. Do it with me. Here we go. Amp. Camp. Very nice. Spell away. C-A-M. Remember, that's a glued sound. A-M, ham, am. P. All right, we've got one more word for today. Looking at words that have blends in them. Our last one for our word building today is the word test. Test. We have a spelling test on Friday. Test. Elbows up. Tap it out. Est. Test. I'm listening for that blend in this one. I hear my beginning sound. T. Here it is. What's my vowel? E-ed, there it is. Test. Now I hear the blend. 2 consonant letters. St. We can take them apart. St. We can put them together. St. What 2 letters do you hear? Write them down or put them right in your brain. Go right here. Everybody's thinking right now. What's the blend? What's the blend? Test. Test. I hear the S, and I do not have another T actually, so just picture we've got 2 T's. You've got a T here, okay? Est. Test. I'm going to leave the one there with the blend. Just picture there's a T right here. Okay, let's say the sounds now. Here we go. T, est, test. The word is test. There's my ST blend. If you are writing this right now, if you want to pause the video so that you can write it out in your packet or on your paper, you're going to underline the ST blend. They each get their own line. They each make their own sound. Okay, so if I had a T here, we'd say bye, T-tapped. Bye, E-ed-e. Bye, S-snakes. And bye, T-tapped. Great. So, friends, we're going to go back to our slides here. These are the words that we built today. We did flip, be my echo. You say flip, camp, and test. If you'd like to pause the video right now to write these down, practice marking your blends. So I've got FL blend, MP consonant blend, and ST consonant blend. They can go at the beginning of a word or the end of the word. And this is really going to help you in your reading and your spelling. When you see words with blends, you know how to tap them out and you know what to look for. And when you're spelling, it's really going to help you because you'll be able to take those 2 sounds apart and put them together to spell words for your writing. Okay. So the last thing that we're going to do today is a little bit of dictation. Remember, this is how we will end our lessons. And you're going to need either a piece of paper or the page from your packet that looks like this. You see Mommy Echo's hanging out. She wants to see what we're going to write too. So the first word is the word slip. I hear a consonant blend. Remember, your job today is to practice these words with consonant blends. Slip, slip. I hope I don't slip and fall. Slip. What's the word? Slip. Great. Let's tap it. Before we write, we tap it. Here we go. Get those tapping fingers ready. Here we go. Elbows up. Tap it out. Slip. Slip. One more time. There's the blend. Slip. Slip. Go ahead and write and mark the word slip. If you'd like to pause the video and you need more time, feel free to do so. Okay, let's take a look. Slip. How did you spell slip, friends? S-L-I-P. Slip. I should see this. on your paper. And remember, you can underline your SL blend. They each get their own line because they each make their own sound. You got it. All right, we're going to do one more dictation today. And this is going to be a sentence this time. Listen closely to your sentence. And if you need to pause the video, you can do that at any time. I'm going to ask you a question. My sentence is a question today. Could Beth mend the rip in her dress? Could Beth mend the rip in her dress? Could, one of our trick words, see if you remember, could Beth, that's her name, Beth, with the digraph, Beth, could Beth mend? Now, mend, boys and girls, is a word that means to fix something. So if Beth is trying to mend her dress, what's she trying to do? She's trying to fix it. Maybe her dress ripped, or maybe a button fell off or something. So maybe she's going to sew it or try to fix it. So that's the word mend. Mend. Could Beth mend the rip in her dress? And remember, keep in mind to do all those things that good writers do in their sentences, starting your sentence with a capital letter, finger spaces between your words. You can circle your sight words or your trick words, and you can mark any words that you see have a consonant blend in them. Could Beth mend the rip in her dress? I'm asking a question. So think. What kind of punctuation mark does this sentence get if Miss Janine is asking a question? Could Beth mend her dress? Okay, so if you're not done yet, no worries. Just go ahead and pause the video. And when you're ready to see the answer, you can press play. Those of you who are done, let's take a look. Follow along. Could Beth mend the rip in her dress? You see, I started my sentence with a capital C. I also started Beth's name with a capital letter because that's her name. Mend, that ND there, mend. Give yourself a pat on the back if you heard it. The rip in her DR blend. Look closely. S. Bonus S after that short vowel, dress. And there's my question mark since Miss Janine is asking a question in her sentence. Really nice job, friends. If you got the sentence done, you can go ahead to the next slide. If you still need to look at it, just feel free to pause the video. Okay, it's your turn. So we practiced today writing and spelling and marking words with consonant blends in them. Remember that a consonant blend is two consonant letters that you can take apart the sounds or you can put them together. So like the word bring, right here, I see a BR blend. And in your packet, you have a paper that looks like this where you can match the word parts together. So you see Miss Janine did brr, there's the beginning. Ing, put them together. Bring, I need to bring my backpack home. So they match. One of these endings matches with one of the beginnings. And you're going to put them together and write them on your paper. If you need help, here's your Foundation sound chart for you with all of the letter sounds. Okay. So, friends, if you complete this page, please send it to your teacher so that they can give you credit and Miss Janine can take a look at it and give you some shout outs at office hours. I would love to see your work that you do for Foundations during these video lessons. So feel free to send it over. Don't forget to log on to Raz Kids, Reading Eggs, and Epic to practice with your books and to come to first grade office hours. I will be there every week. Tuesdays from 10 to 11 and Thursdays from 2 to 3. Would love to see you there and talk about your reading with you. All right. Thanks for tuning in, and I will see you all soon. Bye, friends.